Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode of Trainer Talk, and in this episode we have Amin here with us. So Amin here is going to share with us some tips of you guys who are having clients when they are in the fasting month. What should they do? What kind of advice should you give trainers to solve this month of fasting? Because training is going to be harder than usual. So how do you maintain the relationship and everything? So before we get into that, I think you should introduce yourself first to the people at home.
Hi everyone, I'm Amin. I'm one of the trainer at KD Trainer.
Okay, nice, short and sweet introduction. So before we go into that Ramadan tips, let's just start with a few simple questions that we also have from our other viewers at home, right? Okay, so the first question is, what's the difference, or what is life like after being a trainer? Meaning that your time is now a little bit more unplanned because you have clients to train. So what do you think life is like now that you are already a trainer?
So once I become a part of your KD Trainer teams, I learned how to manage my own team, my own time, because I need to appreciate my lifestyle, my working style, then my social lifestyle. So how I need to adapt from before and after now, because before previously I don't have compact compared to now. So there's some more. I also know new people here and learn how to manage time from them, how they split their time, how they train their client, and how they
adjust
their
lifestyle
every day.
Okay, so it's more adapting to the thing than changing your whole
Then I accommodate
to accommodate to the clients, right? Okay, so I think what you just told me is not only you become a trainer, but you learn a new skill, which is, I think, a very powerful skill, is time management.
Yes.
How to arrange your time efficiently so you can do everything according to what you want to do. Right, that's good, I think. Okay, so anything else to add?
That's for now.
That's for now. Okay, I think life after being a trainer is exactly that. So in one of the first videos earlier, we talked about the misconception of being a trainer, which is when people think you become a trainer, you get a lot of time to exercise on your own because you work in the gym now. Actually, that's far from the truth, right? Because you actually get less time to work out on your own. Your training gets, less of a priority compared to the client session. Yeah, so I think that learning how to manage your time is a great skill to have, or a great skill that you will learn after you become a trainer.
Yeah, because we need to study about our client also, how we want to improve their life, how we want to guide them in order for them to help themselves to get a better life
Results.
The result in life.
Yeah, that's good. So it's not only time spent in the sessions, but also time spent for the clients outside of the session.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. I think that's good insight for whoever wants to be a trainer in future. This is good advice. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into the second question. So the second question that we have for today is, how do you maintain a good relationship with your client?
For me, we have to build trust first. Because for those who don't know them well, so you need to talk to them first, need to know them very well in order for them to trust you, to put themselves under you, to train them. Then you need to gain their trust first. Then you can slowly build a relationship between them. So every session will become smooth, and you can get the result what you wanted.
Okay, I think that sounds great, because in order for you to get results as a trainer, I think the trust also comes from yourself. It works both ways, where if you just expect trust from the client itself, it's a one-way thing. But if you ask or get the trust from the client, then you create this accountability system that will, I think, enhance the result that you get, right?
Well, but with that said, right, so the communication between client and personal trainer is important. So we need to listen to them. Then they also they would tell us what they need, then what we can help them in order for them to achieve their goals.
Okay, great. I think what he said is one of the best skills a trainer can have, which is to actually listen to clients. Great skill, good advice over there. Most people, they hear but they do not listen, right? There's a big difference between hearing and listening. So I think what Amin here is trying to stress is that put yourself in your client's shoe and understand what they are really going through, and then from there, how you help them the best way that you know how. So yeah, I think that's a great way to maintain a good relationship with the client, and I think if you do that long enough, it's going to be a very healthy relationship between the client and the trainer. Okay, anything else to add?
No, that's all from me for now.
Okay, I think that's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Amin is going to share some tips on how he's going to advise trainers who have clients going through this month of Ramadan, and what kind of advice would he give to these trainers. And also he'll be sharing some of his own experiences of how he trained during the fasting month, right? So stay tuned and we'll be back.
exercise 是一个很好的咯，你可以改善自己的体力咯，我们的身材也看得比较好看咯，这样子哦，尤其是生过孩子了啊，所以做 exercise 是很好咯。
I say if you really want to do it, you will have time for that. You just prioritize your things first, and it's very important that every mother exercise because you have to be fit for your kid, your family, and you have to take care of your health. It's the most important thing.
So I guess it's quite a good thing like we do for our makeup and dresses. I guess this is also one accessories that will carry a long way. So I encourage everyone to give it a try. I've tried, so I guess everybody can do it.
Yeah, I think, moms out there, I know it is difficult to take the first step, but I can assure you that, once you start exercising and you see the results, you will not regret it.
Welcome back to another episode of Training Talk. So today we have this special Ramadan edition going on. I have here with me Amin. He is the Mufti of exercise kids trainer. So if you guys recall correctly, in the past I did say that we do invite trainers out there to come and join us for this segment. And really, we do not mind if you feel English is hard. We can 我也是会讲华语. So we can do this training talk in multiple languages. And now to prove that point, we're going to do this in Malay. So we can reach out to you guys out there. So switching now, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah kepada para penonton. Okay, Amin, ada perkenalan diri mungkin kepada penonton?
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Saya Amin bin Amin. Saya seorang trainer di KD Trainer. Salam perkenalan dan selamat menyambut bulan Ramadan kepada semua umat Islam di Malaysia dan di seantero dunia.
Mufti exercise. Okay, jadi kita mulakan dengan soalan pertama. Okay. Soalan ini diajukan oleh seorang personal trainer di jurulatih peribadi di luar sana. Jadi katanya apa nasihat yang patut saya bagi kepada klien saya yang bakal berpuasa pada bulan Ramadan ini?
Okay, sebagai trainer, kita perlu tahu bila waktu sesuai untuk kita train kita punya klien untuk bersenam. Sebagai contoh, kita reschedule masa kita untuk bersenam kepada malam hari. Cuba elakkan bersenam pada siang hari kerana badan kita dehidrasi, kerana kita kurang pengambilan air yang cukup, dan kita juga kurang mengkonsumsi nutrition. So untuk mengelakkan badan kita daripada menggunakan tenaga yang lebih, so saya cadangkan kita exercise selepas buka ataupun selepas solat tarawih ataupun sebelum sahur.
Masuk akal. Saya perlu tambah dekat sini yang berdasarkan pengalaman di KD Trainer, kita ada banyak juga klien yang membuat keputusan untuk berhenti training selama 1 bulan sepanjang bulan puasa. Jadi berdasarkan jawapan Amin tadi, jadi sepatutnya senaman tak perlu dihentikan sepanjang bulan puasa. Macam tu jadi mungkin ubah ke waktu malam.
Tapi kalau anda mau training juga pada siang hari, anda boleh anjurkan masa anda waktu hampir sebelum waktu berbuka, bagi mengelakkan anda selalu menekankan diri anda dan mengelakkan anda terlalu dehidrasi. Sebab apa? Sebelum anda berbuka, anda masih ada sempat anda menggunakan tenaga, anda boleh mengkonsumsi nutrition dan air selepas makan, kerana selepas anda bersenam.
Okay. Jadi soalan yang seterusnya, actually sebenarnya kita dah jawab soalan ni. Jadi soalan yang seterusnya adalah, patutkah kita senaman pada bulan puasa? Jadi rasanya jawapan tadi dah menjawab soalan ni. Okay, seterusnya, yang soalan seterusnya ni berkaitan dengan pengalaman Amin sendiri. Macam mana Amin handle dehydration apabila bersenam pada bulan puasa?
Sebenarnya saya handle. So first kita kena pengambilan air yang secukupnya, terutamanya pada bulan puasa. Tak kira pada bulan bukan puasa pun kita kena minum air secukupnya juga. Tapi dalam bulan puasa kita kena pastikan diri kita mengambil air yang secukupnya, iaitu sekurang-kurangnya 8 gelas air sehari. Anda boleh bahagikan pada sebelum sahur, selepas berbuka, selepas solat tarawih dan sebelum tidur. Kurang kepada anda, sekurang-kurangnya anda perlu minum air 1 hingga 2 liter, iaitu 8 gelas. Dan kena bijak anda mengatur anda punya waktu untuk bersenam, iaitu saya katakan sebentar tadi, selepas berbuka, selepas solat tarawih ataupun sebelum sahur.
Okay. Kalau pengalaman saya sendiri, sebab saya suka minum kopi, jadi kopi ini adalah satu bentuk minuman yang bersifat, dalam English dia panggil diuretic, meaning atau maksudnya kafein dalam kopi ni dia memaksa air keluar dari badan kita, ia dari segi berpeluh, kencing dan lain-lain. Jadi kalau anda seorang penggemar kopi, jadi mungkin pada bulan puasa boleh kurang sikit pengambilan kopi untuk mengelakkan unnecessary dehydration. Dan jadi kurangkan kopi, dan sepanjang waktu berbuka, maksudnya dari pukul 7 macam tu, setengah onwards, banyakkan minum air kosong. Okay, nampaknya setakat itu kita trainer talk kali ni. Jadi kalau ada soalan lain yang berkaitan dengan fitness dan puasa, sila tinggalkan komen di bawah. Kalau anda rasa susah nak faham apa yang kami cakap ni, jangan takut, ada English subtitle, mungkin juga kita beli buku Chinese subtitle. We'll see, whatever works. Okay, bye bye guys, dan selamat berpuasa.